We are Focus Empowerment. I'm Jermaine Bouye.
Richard Fine, and two things about us. We are focusing on a subject today, and our goal and intention is to empower you to learn to work with situations that get you in a tailspin, and at the end of it, that you come out of the tailspin with a new ending. You do something different than what your old habits are. Jermaine, tell me some things that uproot you, that may happen in life. You come across your engagement, and all of a sudden, you're in another world.
Well, right now I have twin babies, so
That's a 7-day, 24-hour intense challenge of life.
So that especially when I'm switching gears, there's a lot I can talk about just in there. When I'm at work and I have my agenda, and unexpected stuff comes at me. It tends to alter and change my mindset. Maybe I'm driving home, I'm rushing home. This just happened yesterday. I'm rushing home, and all of a sudden I get a phone call. Hey, you need to stop at the store and get some milk. Okay, but I gotta hurry up and get home. I'll get the milk later. No, you need to get the milk now. It's like,
Yeah. I find so much of how I look at what's happening greatly impacts what I do with it. And that's what I'm beginning to build in to attempting to pause, which is I want to stop, look, listen to the outside, listen to the inside, and hold my space long enough before I choose to act. I heard the whole world's history could be different if we could have done something between what happened and our reaction. I was reading the quote yesterday. You can't take the rock that you threw at somebody back. You can't take the words that have been said to somebody back. They've already been said. And you can't make up the time that you lost choosing not to fully engage your life. Those choices, in a sense, determine our destiny. And the hope of today is to become more conscious and aware of how to take time out so we can come in to our situation and respond in a new way of thinking, a new way of feeling, and a new way of acting.
Nice. So today our topic is going to be about the power of a pause. And so before we, get into the understanding of the pause or the definition, tell me, what does a pause do for you?
It gives me a chance to reflect and reset. When I pause, I hold my heart, I put my hands on my heart, and I breathe into my heart. I breathe in calmness. And I breathe out fear. I'm wanting to calm my heart and mind. As I do that breathing, I settle my emotions. I calm them down, and my body, which is on fight, flight, freeze, just out of control, ready to take on the world, starts to slow down. Calming slows me down so I can observe what's happening and pray for the best choice rather than pull out my old history book of reactions. It gives me a chance to write a new script in my life.
Love it. I want to add one more word to that, which would be assess. I remember I'm coaching two of my nephews in basketball. We was playing a game, this was last week, and one of them, he was getting, my younger one, he was getting flustered, he kept getting himself in trouble. He was getting upset. And so I told him, I said, just calm down, look at the floor. I said, don't go to a corner, just come on down and look at the floor. And when you see that there's no option, just stop. Put yourself in a position where you have a chance to see everything that's going on. It's like, assess the situation.
I want to build on that. That's so cool. What pausing does is it expands my vision.
Yes.
I can look all around and see what is going on and how I can connect. When I'm not pausing and I'm in this fight, flight, freeze, I have tunnel vision.
Yeah.
I can only see black, white, good, bad, fight, run. Pausing allows me to see a larger picture. I never thought of it. It allows me to open up and see and understand rather than tunnel vision react.
Yes. Yesterday, and thinking about challenges that come at once and the power of a pause. Yesterday, I was at the gym and I was asked if I could watch the front desk for about 20, 30 minutes. No problem. I was in the middle of my workout when I was asked this question. I wanted to finish my workout. And then a kid came in and asked if I would put him through a workout. So now I'm at 3 challenges. I'm in the middle of my workout. I am asked to help out, man the building, as well as, provide assistance. And all this was at the exact same time. And I kid you not, I was just like, I said yes over here, and even told this kid, no problem, go over there just to give me a chance to kind of collect my thoughts. Because now, I just started, I went into a fluster. And I realized, okay, I got to figure this out. Because I got to tell this person yes, I told this person yes, and I told myself yes. So I got to figure this out. So, I put myself in a state of, okay, this is over here, this is over there. Let me center myself to understand how I'm going to handle all of this at the exact same time. That was very important because once I was able to do that, it was just a full calmness. I was able to at least finish a portion of my workout. And while I had to watch the front desk, I just told the kid to grab some weights and let's go over here because we have an area near the front desk. So now I have satisfied myself in doing, the challenges that came upon me. So that pause in that instance was just, again, I had to assess the situation because I was in a frantic and I had to get out of it.
I like it. I noticed the frantic. I chose to center myself. And I'm going to calm myself down. I'm going to think of what I can do in a variety of choices. And there's something really key here that I'm picking up, is your attitude towards life. What I'm picking up is that I trust that what's happening, I can find a way to work with. The situations, I don't plan them. They happen to me as well as what I do on my own choices.
Yeah.
But when I get challenged with many things at once, there's a deep belief I can find a way to work with life rather than I'm going to completely fall apart and crumble under many demands. So how we look at what's happening to us, is it happening to us or for us, greatly determines the actions after the situation.
Okay, so we done talked about the importance of a pause and the power of a pause. Now let's talk about how to engage in that pause.
I'm going to give you an acronym, RAIN.
Okay.
I'll take you through it. First, I recognize that I am uprooted. How do I recognize it? My thoughts are racing, my heart is pounding, and my emotions are stirring. That's the first thing, is my body is highly activated. That's all I have to know. So first is recognize where I'm feeling. And there's one thing that I can do as fast as these things are happening. God gave me breath. And breath, I can only breathe right now.
Yeah.
These things are only happening right now. So I can immediately do this. I feel things in my heart. I'm going to breathe into my heart right now. I'm going to breathe into the pit of my belly where it's knots right now. And I'm going to loosen up my tight ropes right now. First, recognize. Next, allow. This is happening. If I resist it, it's going to persist. I accept it's happening. And third, I breathe into where it's showing up. As I do that, I'm beginning to notice, wow, I'm shifting. I'm, as you were saying, centering. I'm coming from uprootedness to a little more settled and calm. My brain is beginning to look at something different. So it's a physical, emotional engagement with breath are some of the tools. And if we do this regularly, we can actually change the way we live. They say the brain, if things are wired together, they fire together. What I'm doing by pausing is I'm changing these electrical circuits to come down instead of up. It's a practice.
It is a practice.
It's a lifestyle practice.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know, in empowerment, we get better at what we focus on and practice.
I think mindfulness. The word mindfulness comes to mind because in this practice you have to be mindful of these feelings that your body is feeling. You know, when you're going into this rush, this frantic state, this whatever, your body will send off alerts to the mind. Your body is telling you something, whether you get shaky, you get, irritated, you feel some type of way, your body is telling you something.
Now the body's my friend. It's a messenger.
Mm-hmm.
if I see the body is telling me what's going on, then I say, thank you, body. You're giving me some messages to take a look deeper. And breathing borrows time. If I hold my breath, I collapse. If I breathe with it, I'm using time. Time's on my side.
So pause. Pausing does a lot to the body, does a lot to the mind. Pausing allows you to go from tunnel vision to a wider vision, helps you to see. Pausing allows you to go from rush to calm.
Pausing allows you to go from old reactions to new responding.
New responding.
So in a sense, we become more than our history. And our destiny is not conditioned from where we've been. We're creating a new destiny by pausing.
So I want to pose a question today. When you pause, what do you notice? And if you haven't seen your pause, take the time to just simply pause. Stop what you're doing for 15 seconds. Take some deep breaths in your nose, out your mouth. Allow your mind to become clear. Think about your surroundings. Think about, what's on your agenda. But allow that pause to help you to see your full plate.
What I got from Jermaine was recognize what's happening. I'm going to add a thought to it. And know that in your ocean of your heart, you've got room for waves. You know that you've got in your ocean, you can let the waves be and you'll be fine. And then what Jermaine said, think about. As he said earlier, when we pause, we get out of tunnel vision. There's no choice to what he said. Think about. We have time to look at our choices.
Yes. So, please tell us about your pausing experience. We told you, ours. We gave you our definition, but what's yours? We definitely would like to hear from you in this experience.
Let me suggest a couple of things, because some of you, as well as so much of my life, someone said pause, I said, what is it? Where do you get it? Where do you find it? What do you do with it? So I want to just show you a few practical things you could do. Rain. Write it down. R. Recognize something's going on. 2. Be kind to yourself and say, whatever's going on, I can allow it because I have an ocean that can work with the waves. And what allows you to allow it is 2 quick things you can do as quick as you're stirring up. Put your hands on your heart and breathe into this beautiful heart where all your feelings and deepest values are. You breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth, and you give 2 words. I take in calmness, and I blow out fear. Recognize, go to the heart, breathe, and have an intention, and notice that you can shift.
Okay, well said. We are Focus Empowerment. definitely check our website out at www.focus-empowerment.com. And until next time.
And let me talk about next time. We are creating focused sharing Tuesday and Thursday mornings. So for all our partners out there, and Cassie, hello, I hope you're listening this morning. For all our partners out there, bring someone along. We have a purpose and we have a cause. So let's expand our group and pause together.